Hey guys, if you are watching this video, then you are probably moving to Lubbock, Texas, or thinking about it at least. In this video, I'm going to give you a broad view of how Lubbock was built, how it's laid out, where you can find things, and basically like the slang that we use to say where things are, and basically everything you need to know. So if that's interesting to you, I'm actually going to pull up the map and show you. So stay tuned. Okay, so Lubbock was built north to south. So older neighborhoods, newer neighborhoods. And here's the airport right here. A good frame of reference to think about is here's I-27. So this will be used to get in and out of town, basically. You can go up to Amarillo or down south, but this is I-27. So this is I-27. That'll get you in and out of town. This right here is the loop. So it's called the loop, obviously, because it's a big old loop around Lubbock. This is called the North Loop. And over here, we call this the South Loop. They're actually building another big loop around Lubbock, like over here, pretty south. That'll be, they're in construction now, and that I'm sure will take quite a long time to build. So just so you know, they are building another loop because Lubbock is growing tremendously in size. Okay, so then you have this right here is called the Marcia Sharp. This basically, the Marcia and the loop is kind of how you're going to get around Lubbock. Then in here, right in here, you've got Texas Tech University. This is a big university, and if you're moving to Lubbock, then you have got to, let's just say, I hope you own a lot of red and black. Our school spirit is true and true. People love Texas Tech, big Red Raider fans. I myself am a Red Raider, and a lot of people will come to Lubbock for tech and never leave. That's what happened to me. So a big university that we love here in Lubbock is right here. Then you also have your hospitals. So UMC is right next to Texas Tech. UMC is like the big hospital. And then you also have over here is Covenant. So basically there's like two different major medical systems. You have UMC and then Covenant is here. UMC actually just built another hospital. It's smaller and it's further south. To get around Lubbock, it's super easy. I think it's one of the easiest cities to navigate. And let's hold on for a minute. I say city because it's technically a city, right? But it doesn't feel like a city. Pretty much everyone in Lubbock thinks the same thing. It does not feel like a city. Pretty much everyone knows everyone. It feels like a really big, small town, if that makes any sense. And there's a lot of different neighborhoods. So if you are wondering where you're going to need to be, then you're definitely going to want to reach out to me and I'll help you. If you'll kind of tell me your top 3 things that are important to you, I'll help you navigate where you should be in Lubbock and where you should live. So our main streets are, you've got University, Indiana, Quaker, Slide, Frankfort, Milwaukee. Okay, so Lubbock was built north to south and then east to west. So this is all older over here, and this is all newer. Lubbock's currently building out west and south. You'll see Wolforth over here really runs into Lubbock. So the city of Lubbock goes like into Wolforth, basically. Wolforth is just a small suburb of Lubbock. All of the streets that are going east to west are going to be numbered. So this is 19th Street, 34th, 50th, and so forth. We use that kind of slang on how to get around and where things are. So we'll say, oh, it's on the corner of 82nd and Slide, or that's off of 19th Street. That is what we're talking about. Again, since you have Texas Tech University here, 19th Street, this little area is going to be a lot of college kids, a lot of rentals, older homes. You have this neighborhood here. This neighborhood here is called Rush. That is a higher end, older home community. Families will live there. You have the college kids here. And then a lot of people will say South Lubbock. When they say South Lubbock, they mean south of the loop. So all of this is South Lubbock, and that's what they're talking about. You still have some older neighborhoods about here. These were all built in the 70s and 80s, I would say. Your 60s over here. Tech Terrace and Maxi Park or Medical District is here, and Tech Terrace is here. These are going to be the oldest houses in Lubbock, probably just because Texas Tech is right there. So these are going to be like 40s-ish area. And in Tech Terrace, about this like first 7 streets are going to be really nice houses, big, old, beautiful homes that a lot of tech professors or like higher ups at Tech will live over here. You also have the Maxi Park. A lot of people will want to be here if they're close to Covenant or UMC. And then a lot of college kids. Some areas here are college kids too. And then you start moving out here and it gets a little bit newer. You'll have more of a family feel here. This part of Lubbock is not super developed and there's not a ton out there. So honestly, I don't really go out there very much. As you can tell, these neighborhoods are very specific, like the first 7 streets. It'll be very useful to you if you will reach out to me and I'll guide you. If you tell me like, this is kind of what I'm wanting, this is the lifestyle I have, the vibe I want, I'll kind of point you in different directions because it does get very unique and specific. That's basically the gist of how Lubbock was built out. I'll do some more videos if it's helpful to go into each different neighborhood and talk more about those. But this is just an overall view of Lubbock. Again, everything that's new is coming over here. Basically, that's the gist. That's everything you need to know on a logistical standpoint of how Lubbock was built and laid out and kind of enough to get your bearings. If this video was helpful to you, again, I'm a real estate agent here in Lubbock and I love what I do. I have people reach out to me all the time. So if you're moving to Lubbock, here's my phone number. If you'll text me or call me, I would love to help navigate this new home search for you and moving to a new area. Thanks for watching.